Hey, I'm LaRie.
And I'm Nick B.
And this is Dirty Roses Podcast, where two girls from the City of Roses discuss love, lust, and perception.
And we got two very different perspectives.
That's right, because my girl Nick B is a long-term habitual dater.
Oh, for real? That's what we're doing?
I mean, girl, it's facts.
Okay, you're right. And my girl LaRie was tied down and now newly single and don't know a thing about dating.
Dang, well, here we are taking our friends' dating stories
and having real life conversations.
Dirty Roses Podcast starts now. All right, I'm your girl LaRie.
And I'm Nick B.
And welcome to Dirty Roses Podcast. We are so excited today because today's topic is going to be something that, well, y'all know I love it. I talk about it all the time because apparently, I love them Skrippers. I love those Skrippers. And I don't discriminate. I go to women's strip clubs and male strip. I do it all.
I feel like strip clubs is it's an after party event.
But we don't have male strip clubs.
You're right.
We don't. So I just go look at coochie all day long. I don't know. Not really.
I sit in the back.
I ordered chicken wings.
They got good steak.
They do.
Yeah.
But today, we're talking about some Skrippers. We mentioned it last season. And since season 1, y'all, we have actually indulged into a new era of business. Now, you guys remember Nick B and I said that we cannot stick to one topic when we do business together. We always venture off into random
We're a little hype like that.
So we are now doing mail reviews in Portland. And we've had one already, which was amazing. Rumors are going around of what happened. And I cannot disclose anything that happened that night. But if you want to find out, you can come to our next one. Our next one's going to be July 14th at Stage 722. So make sure you check out the Dirty Roses page to get the information. But because we are doing a show about Skrippers, why not have two of the finest gentlemen that are going to be at the show on July 14th? So we've got virtually via Dallas, Texas, we've got Supaman. So go ahead and say hi, Supaman.
What's going on, everyone?
Hey.
Superman by way of Texas.
Hey. With the red on. You know, we like red around her. We do. And we also got Slo Moshan. He go by Big Slo Moshan. Big Slow, Big Mo, Big Slow Mo. Go ahead and say it. Big Slow Mo. And this man been walking around.
Everybody.
He been walking around with a hookah, so y'all don't be surprised when you see that smoke fly up around. You know, we smoke friendly in Portland. But as you know, every episode starts with a scenario or a story that we have either witnessed, heard, or someone has told us about that kind of relates to our topics. So I'm not going to go into a full-fledged story today, but what I will say is Nick B has an experience.
I've had more than one.
We shared one last season about the fight where she hid under the sink.
And I saved the hoe's life.
And she saved the hoe's life from bleeding out her eyeball. But today's story is about how you ruined your dress.
I knew you were going to bring that one up because I was going to bring it up too. So, I mean, I think it was the second show I had ever been to, right? And I had this brand new dress. I was feeling my whole self. And I was like, I'm a little shy. I'm going to sit in the back. I'm going to whip a lay on so they know that I don't want to.
So FYI, at some shows, they give you a prop or something like a lay or there's something to wear to indicate to the guys that they don't want to be touched. She put a lay on, but when you sit with my group, you going to get touched. And
the thing is, I didn't want to be a spectacle. You know what I mean? I'm already a bigger girl. Like, I don't want to be that big girl that they're like, oh, look at the big girl on stage. Like, I don't want that narrative for me. So I was like, let me go on ahead and lay this shit out. So I get there. I'm thinking I'm safe. Not only was I not safe, this guy, he poured red wax on my dress.
And I think he poured it on himself. Let's be clear.
He was said,
and our guests can speak to this, though, because there's oftentimes props. I've seen fire chains, whips, handcuffs, slip and slides, ice cream, cake, watermelons.
Okay, this was Bath and Body Works, cran apple punch, red damn wax. And I know he was like, yeah, right. And he was doing his whole little
You got the name.
And then he had the nerve to like swoop me out of the third row in. So I wasn't even on an edge, but he's like, I want you. And he pulled me on out, picked me on up, and I was like, God damn it. That time my hands looked like a murder scene. This time my dress looks like a murder scene.
It was all bad. And I think to this day,
and that was the last show that I went to with you.
What?
I have not been since. I feel like you set me up every time.
I and will.
Okay.
Yes. But I think to this day, the wax is still on the dress, right? The wax.
No, it finally washed out.
Did it?
It did, but it's 10 goes later.
Yeah, I got it. Well, anywho, fellas, let's talk about what y'all be doing. Y'all got Oh, we got hands.
Any
Okay.
special move?
Big hands. Slow motion cannot stay still.
No.
I'm trying. I have to put my phone on charge.
For those of y'all
We
listening,
talked about this ahead of time now. He was like,
see, this is why he dances, because he can't sit still.
Jesus.
I want to know about the different types of props that y'all use at your shows.
I guess Leigh wasn't paying attention to my last show.
Oh, shit. He said he'll have to show you next time.
Yeah, okay. I think I did, but I don't think the other listeners knew, so I was just asking for what you did so they can know.
What I wasn't there. What'd you do to her? Did she like it?
Would you to me, Lord Jesus?
Would you do it again?
I sit in the back. Let me drink my wine.
I think the last time I was out there, the props I used, I did the fire. I did penetrate a watermelon.
Oh, I was about to say, what?
I did.
She's never not coming back.
You act like you a virgin.
No, but I didn't know, because before he said watermelon, I'm like,
Who was he penetrating?
who's LaRie?
I did say there was a video. I didn't say who was in it.
Okay, keep going. So you did it to some watermelons, and then what?
I put whipped cream and I lit some candles in between the girl legs and dived off a chair in between her legs.
Shit, you lit her coochie on fire, and then
Basically.
put it out with whipped cream.
That's a
No, I put the whipped cream on, put the candles on top, lit the candles off.
It was like a birthday coochie cake.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A birthday cake.
Yeah.
I love it. Superman, what do you use as props?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
Over the years, I got away from props. They became a lot of a lot messy. I ain't gonna say a little mess. Yeah, so I primarily use basic things. I use vibrators.
Wait, you bring hold on.
He brings a vibrator because
Because
you know she has a whole bucket.
I do have a whole basket of goodies.
Oh yeah, well I'll bring it. We can play with. Well, now if they on your bed, I don't want to touch it. So yeah, vibrators. I do a stud scene, a soap water scene. I do fire. But it honestly just depends on the environment. Like when you move around a lot and you have props, and you have like risque props. You know what I'm saying? Some builders don't allow it, so it's pointless to just, you know what I'm saying, leather it around and stuff like that. So I just got away from it. I just use my performance, my showmanship, and face it.
Got it. You have one prop. It's attached.
Essence.
His essence. Got it.
Yeah.
Hilarious. So, I mean, with that said, is there anything that's ever off?
I was about to say, you lost them?
No, right?
We keep losing y'all.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, can you hear us
There
now?
we go.
All right.
We keep.
Wait.
I'm sorry, could y'all repeat that question?
Yeah, so first of all, can you guys hear us now? Yeah?
We can hear you.
Now,
Okay.
you're still in and out, but I can hear you.
Well, my question was, because we heard about some of the things you use on stage, is there anything that's completely off limits to what you would do on stage?
Off limits? It's no. I don't think it's nothing off limits because we done did a lot.
Yeah.
But it's certain things we don't want women to do. Don't tread on our penises. Don't put money in our butt crack.
Wait, so we can would you rather debit card? The tip drill credit card?
Would you rather
that doesn't work? Okay.
Okay, so wait, let's put this out here because I feel like this is actually something that is never discussed. What don't we want women to do at your shows? So we don't want you don't want women tugging on you, and you don't want women putting money in areas. Anything else?
Yeah, if we're on stage and the most common thing we always say is tip and move. After you play the money, don't sit there because you might block somebody who is trying to see the show and want to come tip, but they can't see because it's like blocked.
Because they think they're getting a personal show at that.
Do you think do women feel entitled when they give you some money that they should be able to get like a personal show right then and there?
I think
yeah, I want to.
I would say it depends on the venue, in all honesty. You have some locations that allows that, you know what I mean? Like, Some venues to where you can let them do private. They have a private dance area that you can go bring them to the back and perform with them. But for the most part, while we're performing, when they're tipping while we're performing, it's more so tip the move, like Slo just said, because what I try to explain to a lot of individuals that it's just one of me and there's maybe 300 or 400 of you all. So I'm trying to create set a scene for everyone, for the masses. So if you want me to come dance on you, you know what I mean? That's how is that beneficial for me and the rest of the audience? Now after the fact, yeah, I come give you lap dance or whatever. We can make that happen. But in the middle of the set, nah. Like Slo said, tip and move.
You're messing up my 8 count. Why are we like this? Okay.
Hey, no, that's facts. That's facts. We do have women, like we do have a routine, and we do have women that go off the routine, so we have to like improvise and come up with something else. But it's been a lot of that. A lot of that happens. I mean, that happens a lot.
So what is the craziest thing that's happened while a woman was tipping you? Like, what is the craziest thing a woman has done?
You gonna go first, Slo, or me?
We can go for this.
Man, okay, all right, I was waiting on that. So, so I was in a small little town in Louisiana, man, and it was the first time there. And I'm on stage, beautiful setting, everything's perfect. So I go to the end of the stage, I feel like I'm David Ruffin, right? So
Ain't nobody came.
I squat down. Yeah, for real, right? So I squat down and in front of ladies. I just bar rush the stage, right? The stage was maybe about like a 4-foot high stage or whatever. So I squat down and I start, engaging with this one chick. While engaging, this other chick grabbing the stuff, right? And I'm not paying attention to what she's doing.
Which is a no-no.
But she just started off and just bit my shit. Like bit my shit. I'm the worst feeling ever. Okay.
I have questions. Can I hold on?
You
Okay. So I do know that you guys tie off usually, right?
Yeah.
Right. And doesn't that make it excessively like more painful?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the way I explain to a lot of people, you take a rubber band, I'm quite sure everybody did it before, put it around your finger and tie it off until that blood sit there. And then, you can just prick it and feel it. I say it's real sensitive because all the blood is sitting there. But yeah, man, I thought my shit was out of there.
So doesn't that hurt?
I big face the shit out of ass.
Doesn't that hurt you as a dancer? You're doing like at least an hour show?
They do like 20 minutes.
No, that ain't out.
No.
But that's still
It feels like an hour.
Yeah,
When you got red wax report.
still mad about that.
Yeah, private party. So private party.
Hurt yourself? Like, doesn't that hurt?
No, once you learn how to tie off the right way, you'll be all right.
Yeah, because it's like an adrenaline rush. You'll feel it once you get off stage. So.
Is it like a tourniquet? Like a tourniquet for your dick?
Pretty much. I tell people all the time, that's what I get paid for. The performance, that's extra. Yeah, I'm paying to tie my shit off.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, we do pay to see the dick. So
I'm imagine it's painful, but I guess I don't know. It's not like I have one. So when he said that rubber band thing, I was like, I wouldn't want that for 20 minutes. Like that feels.
Honestly, once you learn how to do it, and get your comfort zone, you straight. Okay. And that's really all it is.
So there are comfortable ways to tie your penis off. Got it. Yeah, we know it. Okay, so Slo Mo, what was the craziest thing that's happened to you while getting tipped on stage?
We was in San Antonio. I was penetrating a watermelon. I was on my back.
Okay, did you get this from Omarion or did he get it from you? The whole watermelon act.
No, I actually got it. I got it from another dancer. He been dancing for a while, but he was doing like what was this here doing, Soup? What you call it? The honeydew? Cantaloupe. Honeydew.
Yeah.
Honeydew. He had a honeydew.
Okay.
So he stopped dancing. Yeah, he stopped dancing for a minute, and I asked him, can I just start doing it? And I started doing it, but this time I was on my back, so I was just like stroking it. And then like he said, when I shit tied up, it's like it's like numb sometimes, so you can still feel a little something. And this lady started sucking my shit.
All that watermelon.
Wait. She said,
I jumped up so quick.
Drinking watermelon. Hey, on her Beyonce. So does this typically happen? Because now this is twice now that mouths have been put on penises at a show. Does this happen a lot?
It happened to me about 5 times.
The most,
Yeah.
I'll say that.
The last time it happened to me was actually this year. I had like this little card game I saw on TikTok where I put some on each card and turn it around and tell the girl to pick the card. And so one of the cards say take a shot off my dick. So I put a shot glass on my dick and she took the shot.
Wait, is your dick like a shelf? Like it'll just sit there? Did that? It's just.
Yeah, it was like that. So I had.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So she took the shot, put the glass down, and sucked my dick out. She took the shot. And I had to jump up.
Okay, so with that being
I'm sure you did mind though.
wait, hold on. Do y'all ever get excited while dancing, or is it strictly just like we just work?
Yeah, like
and
do you
Yeah, it's strictly working to me because, like I said, like when I tie up, it's more like
oh, we lost him.
dang it, he tied up and
He tied up. He followed off. He just strictly.
Since he fell off, I'll say this. For me, at the event, no. At the events, no, but at private parties, it happens from time to time. When you get that right position, that ass is like drop on that shit the right way, it's like, dang. Your mind start wandering. So yeah, you get a little aroused from time to time, but it's not often. You know, it has to be that right individual.
So then you guys obviously have types. Everybody has someone they're looking for. Do you ever, when you're at a show, do you ever see someone you'd prefer to spend more of your time with, but have to keep the party moving? Or do you be like, I want that one?
What?
You're laughing.
I feel like his stories is gonna be lit. Go ahead and tell us your story.
What is in that Chick-fil-A cup?
I think is it a Chick-fil-A? It's Carl Jr.
last Coca-Cola.
Uh-huh.
What you got in that cup?
That Lil Wayne said, don't worry about it. What's in my cup. Go ahead.
Some reposado.
So, okay, so her question was basically, so when you're dancing, do you tend to single out a particular person if you're attracted to them? How does that happen? Or do you like
give everybody equal love because it's just about business? Because if I was dancing, I'd be like,
what I can say, I give everybody equal attention, but if it's somebody I'm like, damn, I do want her. I do a little bit extra, but it looks like it's the same, but it's
you give her an extra pump. Extra pump.
Only me and her, I know, like, probably looking out while I'm dancing. I'll probably say something to her or something like that. You know?
That's how other girls think that they're the one. Because I bet you he say that to a lot of girls. Are like, yeah, she gonna tip me heavy if I be like, I want that. I would say it's a simple thing. I'm staying over at the courtyard around the corner though.
So do you guys typically take someone home after the shows?
No.
That was.
I feel like that's a lie on your end.
The way that Slo Mo is laughing, I say no.
I would say
I feel like
yes.
Superman is way more genuine with his answer, but
Slo Mo is over there like, I take them home. I see it, I like it, I take it.
Listen, I'll be looking forward to getting home and rubbing my feet together in the bed, man, straight up.
So then, okay, do you guys, do either of you have girlfriends?
I mean,
You do.
Aww.
I don't.
I can tell.
I don't.
I can tell because you over there
right knows.
one of you acts single, the other one does not. So, okay, then this is, okay, question. Then, Slo Mo, while you've been a dancer, have you had a relationship?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Why was it horrible?
I can only imagine.
Well, and that kind of moves to my next question. I'm curious, like, as dancers, how do either of you handle healthy relationships, insecurities, anything with having an actual relationship outside of your entertainment?
My problem is I meet a girl and then she's on my social media. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna come check you out one day. It's supposed to be a one-time thing and they end up coming in a lot. So they cause a lot of confusion. If I'm dancing on someone, they'll get mad about that. if anybody took me more than them, they'll be like, "Oh, he's fucking them," and then it'll be like a little argument in the club amongst the women. So it's just, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, Superman. So how do you maintain your relationship then?
You got to vet your women.
Oh, damn.
That's just what it all boils down to. Like, you have to make sure that they're secure enough to maintain the image that comes with it, because their image is going to be altered as well. You know what I mean? So the main thing for me, though, is to be open and honest, be truthful, and then reassurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to reassure them. Like, for me, like, I'm obviously to him. Like, if she wants to come to the show, she can come to the show, because I mean, I honestly haven't done. I move the way I move. You know what I mean? And
I was gonna wonder, do you ever feel to protect her, to like keep the relationship private, just because, you know, women, we can be catty, especially in a situation where we want to come see you. Then we start being like, oh, well, she ain't nothing. And they, you know, start sizing folks up on social media. Is it easier to keep that private so that she's not attacked by women just, you know, being messy?
Well, see, I mean, that's what I mean by vetting your woman. Like so, and I hate to say it like that, but in all honesty, they have to be secure in themselves. They have to understand, like, what you are there for. Like, you here for a hustle. Once I walk in the door, I'm Superman. That's who I am. Yes, women gonna be. Yes, I'm having to flirt. One of the first conversations that I've had with the women that I've dated was like, they're gonna be in my inbox and I'm being theirs. And it's not necessarily saying I'm acting on it, but I have to communicate with a fan base or followers in order to keep them engaged. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that my communication is engaged or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It just has to flow, and you have to have an understanding with your partner. Like, it's gonna happen. And when you communicate, you have to be open with that shit. Like, if you want to jump in my DM, she can jump in. You know what I mean? As long as, you know, say you look at my location and ain't leading to where they at. You know what I mean? Oh,
I have heard that happen before, where a dancer was. So I'm cool with the promoters usually. So we usually get like rooms if they're out of town shows. And so they include us in their group rates. So one promoter was like, "Oh, I can't tell you which hotel it is because we had an issue." And I'm like, "What's the issue?" So one of the dancers had told me that somebody found out where they were staying and popped up. And they dude followed them and was banging on the door like, "Where my girl at? Where my girl?"
That's not what you want.
That ain't what you want. Yeah. Oh.
And that sound like what movie was that with Dr. Dre now? What was that?
The Wash? Was it The Wash?
Nah. It was NWA when they came to the hotel.
Oh yeah, NWA, right? Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton, you know. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it'd be like that though. Honestly, I've experienced stuff like I've been doing this for 23 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you said you've been doing this for 23 years. So you've been dancing consistently for the whole 23 years?
Yeah, for the most part. If I retire, I still do like private parties. And I mean by retire, step away from the game. Yeah.
You guys get
Yeah.
long
Do you have a retirement party?
Well, no, I mean, if you're smart, you got money put up. Period.
Is this your only job? Because typically this seems like a evening type of situation. Do either of you work during the day too?
Yeah, I'm a life insurance agent.
Okay, so he okay, you definitely understand about putting that money aside. Okay,
And that's why he got the red shirt on.
State Farm.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't work it all.
Damn, you know what? Can I just say, you're hilarious. I don't know if it's your I don't know if it's your backdrop. I don't know if it's the Coca-Cola cup, but everything that you guys been saying, we're just like, what the fuck?
Nah, he don't real life. No, listen, I only been off work for a year, but when I started getting popularity with the dancing, I have used it to branch off to do other things. So,
What are other things?
I do club promotions.
They do appearances.
No,
No.
like I'm actually in a promotion group where we promote clubs, and I get paid for that too.
I think I have seen on his social media. So you do like the karaoke's and the hookahs and all that stuff, which is why you walk around.
That's the karaoke king.
Like that's you have your own hookah line, because right now I feel like you're promoting a wireless hookah.
I have so many hookahs. I just don't. Everybody keep telling me to start a business. I just don't want to deal with the hassle right now.
That is great.
Hey, but dealing with the hookahs and the hookah line is different. She just plugged your boy.
Yeah,
Hey.
I know.
There you go.
So okay, so
Yeah,
that being said, like with you've been doing this. How long have you been dancing in slow mo?
6 years this year.
I feel like that's baby years in
I am baby. It ain't no baby. I was considered a rookie until I reached 5 years.
so levels.
There is levels to this. And okay, so honestly, I didn't know much until I watched All the Queen's Men.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's where I'm getting my research from at this point in life, because I stopped going to shows after the red
wax.
dress. Yeah. So, okay, you started out obviously as an amateur, and then you moved your way up.
Was it an amateur night or were you like scouted?
No, Danger invited me out, and as soon as I got there, they just threw me on stage.
You didn't know you were going up? This was open mic night you weren't prepared for?
It wasn't open mic. It was a regular night,
Oh.
and they just threw me up there.
I know, but like you didn't know you were going to do this ahead of time.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Did you have the right dress
So-
on? Because I feel like you could have been caught real off guard.
Well, I had brought some sweats because he said just bring some just in case. So I had some sweats on. I slid across the floor, and after I danced, Shawboy asked, he was like, "Hey, should we bring him back? Thumbs up." I got a couple of thumbs up. He said, "Okay, we'll bring him back next week." So for a minute, I was going first for a long time, and I was dancing for like cleanup crews because I was going like earlier.
So can you explain that? Because a lot of people don't understand how lineups work. Like in a typical performance arena, the last person to go is like the headliner, but in the dancer world, that is not the case, correct?
Mm.
Yeah. So could you
Not at
explain?
all.
Could you explain how to?
Nah. Well, with our system we have now, because it was just like a manually generated lineup, but now we just put, like, if it's 8 dudes, we write down 8 numbers, ball it up, put it in a hat, shake it, throw it on the floor, whatever they'll be full, that's where you go.
Is that typical for all shows now? Or you're
Mostly, most shows, not all. Some people, some promoters be like, okay, I want this person to go here. I want you to go here. This person gonna go there. So most of the time when we do shows out of town, when they do the lineup, it's either like it's a couple of things. It's probably about popularity. You get a good spot, or if you're cool with that promoter, they'll make sure you get a good spot so you can be seen. It's just all type of scenarios.
Do you guys individually have your own fan base in Dallas? Like if you're doing a show, do the same people come for you guys?
Yeah, I just had a show Saturday, and Superman got a show tomorrow. I just had a birthday show this Saturday. It was this past Saturday, it was a 90s Freaknik. And yeah, I had a decent crowd in there and stuff.
okay. That's
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out tomorrow for Superman show. So he had an all-white party tomorrow. So that should be nice.
all white sounds dangerous.
It does sound dangerous, and I won't do it because of the red wax. Damn that! They're coming in black every time. So, do you pretty much work almost every day of the week, if possible, or are you like, nah, today's the Sabbath, I'm done? Like, is there?
No, we have a consistent Friday in Dallas, but normally we're booked Saturday and Sundays if we're lucky, and sometimes I get booked on Thursdays. Most of the time, my Thursday is being Louisiana.
Yeah, so yeah, most entertainers they typically book between Thursday and Sunday. Depending on the city, like you have some spots who do like first Mondays and or Wednesday nights. So it just all depends on the city and what you got going on. But here locally, we just do a Friday night, and then if there's an event on a Saturday or something like that, we're right.
So traveling.
Yeah, I think
Oh, go ahead.
I think we're the only city that dance consistently every week
Mm.
Yeah.
on that Friday.
Atlanta, I'm sure, right?
No, not
No,
Bills.
no,
Nah, they don't have the weak spot. I think Cali probably have a weak spot as well.
Yeah, California, I think Los Angeles probably have a weekly spot, but
Yeah, I seen that.
I feel
LA.
I don't think I've
yeah, but
seen in DC. I don't like.
So
Oh,
why is it
dear
that
God.
why is it that it's more common to have female strip clubs than it is to have male dance clubs?
Is the political parties majority men or women?
And that makes sense. There was a ban at one time in Oregon where men could not get fully naked. So if it was a private party, you could do whatever you wanted to do. But if it was at a club, because remember we had that one club that had women downstairs and men upstairs
Yeah, over there off of 80.
on 82nd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And men could not get fully naked.
I think I remember that, and it was shortly after high school. I think I went there.
It was real janky.
It was
too.
real whack. It was real whack. So okay, now
now
I think a plot there though.
you guys can't be fully naked at establishments or private parties.
Correct.
correct, yeah.
So I thought, and I could be totally off base here, but I thought maybe there aren't as many venues for men to have continuous shows because I feel like there's a stigma behind men who dance. And every guy who I talk to about going to a male review, some women think this way, not as many as men do, but they're like, oh, that's because the men, they come off gay. So do you guys ever get much like, I don't know, criticism, negative feedback for your sexual orientation or put in question because you're dancers?
No, well, me like I can say like a lot of people know Superman. A lot of people know before I started dancing, I was already, kind of known in the city. So everybody know I ain't.
But like when you travel, because we hear that a lot. Like we've even had guests on the show that be like, "Nah, male strip."
No, what's so fascinating about it? Like when I go out of town, like normally, like I was with y'all, I go out, I go to the club. I'm normally with a lot of women, and they'll take me to the clubs, and they'll be like, "Yeah, this is the dance we had for the night." And the feedback I get is like, "How you getting it in, man? I want to do that." And for it's like, how you like, man, you want to get into it?
They want to pretend like, oh, that's gay. They get on and be like, I'm not gay. I like it.
Right. Start making videos so I get pussy on a regular basis.
That part.
Got it. So do you think it's a lot of jealousy?
Well, yeah, it can lead to that, but I think like back in the day it was taboo. You know what I'm saying? So now it's more on on the forefront of everything, and a lot of people starting to see the behind the scenes type thing or whatever, and it's open a lot of minds. You got what I'm saying? The thing is the gay stigma comes from the flamboyancy of our outfits and or performance. You got what I'm saying?
Pretty flamboyant though. Like I'm looking like, why?
So is there a reason behind why the outfits are designed the way they are?
So I'm asking you like this: does a rock star get your attention, or do walking up the street get your attention?
I mean, it depends.
No, just like if you put two photos side by side, just a regular dude and a rock star in this flamboyant outfit.
I mean, I guess I hear what you're saying about costume. It's essentially stage performance.
It's stage performance is to draw the attention. Now, when you look at the outfit and you have that first impression on your outfit, it's up to us to sway your decision to make the outfit become an image of us. You see what I'm saying? So now you're looking at this outfit like, well, damn, he look amazing in the outfit because the individual finessed that outfit in the way he saw fit in order to sway your decision. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way the one thigh is sticking out and the booty's hole
Just
poking.
one thigh.
You know what I'm saying? I seen an outfit the other day where it was like chaps. It was like pants, and it was like the front was cut out and the booty crack was cut out. Not the whole ass, just the booty crack.
No.
Are you talking about that video you post?
That's where the gay stuff comes from because they're
You
like,
talking about that video you posted?
Nah, it wasn't the video I posted. What you mean the video I posted? Hold on. But I feel like you do know the person.
It wasn't you posted. Somebody else posted. My bad. It's on another and a half. Come on. Yeah, my bad. That's on me. I think I know what you're talking about.
No, we don't. I don't work for a long time. I was coming out in jeans. Like I could honestly say, Superman inspired me to do like leg sleeves because he told me I used to make his sleeves. I said, so 1 year for my anniversary, I said, fuck it. I came out, my ass out, legs covered, dick out, covered when it was covered, and them women went crazy because they was so used to me in jeans. I was like, about not having my ass out. But when I start wearing those outfits, I start to feel my body. I can do a lot of more stuff. Like I can dance, I'm loose. But with them jeans on, I'm still
Some jeans, you keep moving those. That's why, yeah, okay, I can see why you switched it up.
I mean, at the end of the day, which is selling the sex appeal, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, as long as it's sexy for your body and for your image, that's what you go for. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. I'm not gonna wear stuff Slo got on because that his outfits is for him. My outfits is for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people get mixed up. That's where a lot of people start coming off gay, flamboyant and stuff because they're trying to mimic someone else and the images that they created, and they can't do it because the outfit ain't gonna look the same. They ain't gonna be able to move the same in the outfit, and or their energy, their persona is not gonna create that masculinity through all this flamboyance. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that makes
So-
sense. No, I get it.
So did you guys have like a
And those,
signature?
Damn, you
Do you have like a signature style that you guys were like? I wear all crop top, one sleeve,
Yeah.
one leg.
We come out and
we still kind of glitter and shit everywhere. You know, like how does that work?
yeah, everyone has their signature style. We all got our own tailors. Those outfits are not cheap, just to let you know, because they're like tailored. They're like really meant for that person. Like going there and get measurements and all that stuff.
all the women
Yeah.
grabbing at you. They ever ruin your costume? Especially
Oh yeah, they take you out.
Y'all remember them?
That shit run me hot. That's one of the things I don't like. Stop taking outfits, man. We spend a lot of money on this shit.
You remember?
Yeah, it's a lot of
Remember the
it's a lot of outfits.
the tearaway.
Yeah, no, breakaway.
Y'all need some breakaways. Y'all need some breakaway dick covers.
He just said stop taking our clothes.
Oh yeah, that's right, my man. Don't.
For real, it's a lot of outfits I can't wear anymore because it's missing pieces.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
You should do like a show where y'all just mix and match all the pieces of outfits y'all have left.
Hell no.
Nipple covers and that's it.
Wait, did Mitchell wear nipple covers?
Hell no, I don't want to go. Where you at? You at the female strip club. Get out of there.
This is why she is so green.
I'm just saying, yeah, because I don't go. I used to go to regular strip clubs, but that was like only after family game nights. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd have a nice wholesome family game night. Mom's there, brother is there, everybody's eating some chicken and shit. And they were like, "Well, it's getting late. You guys trying to head on over to Exotica? Let's go."
Actually, Exotica was lit. That was like one of our few black strip clubs that we had here before it shut down.
Yep, we'd go as a family.
Oh yeah,
It'd be like 10 of us.
So
All
good, though.
yeah. Didn't we go after game night at my house once? Did you come with us?
No, that game night we left. That was the night.
I'm not gonna sleep on Portland. I had a good time when I was out there. I missed my flight, obviously.
He partied. I said it.
Good time.
We actually after the mail review last time we went to Capitol, and it was hella lit. It was like a whole vibe.
I have not been to Capitol.
It was dope. I only been my
So
first time
Rouge,
going.
isn't that the one down there?
It wasn't a strip club. It was just a regular lounge bar.
Oh, haven't been there.
Yeah, it was a dope little vibe. It was music playing. We was kicking it. Got some pictures.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, I thought.
Well, I saw
Yeah.
little clips. Okay.
Yeah, after I left the review, I was like, man, y'all taking me to a club. I need to go somewhere to a club.
I feel like all our clubs keep getting shut down over here.
Something like that.
Tough to find one still standing.
That's very true. So, okay, I would like to know what a day in the life of a dancer is when you're preparing to go to a show or you're traveling. What does it look like?
Chaotic.
Yeah. Not first and I ain't relying all the time. Shit.
Yeah, because if you like first, like, okay, what I'm gonna do? Okay, I go do this. Let me call my producer guy. Hey, do this show. Put this song on there, and then I'll be like, no, add this to the show. Take this song out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to go to the store and get some stuff. I need to get this. I need to be out on.
Wait, then all of this happens every time you get ready for a show. Like you don't have a consistent routine that you just know is already put together.
Hell no. Like when I come back out there on the 14th, I can't do the same thing I did last time I was out there.
I mean, but what if you just had on a different, costume, and then they probably wouldn't be because
And brought a cantaloupe instead of a watermelon.
Hey, bring a different melon, brother. Bring a different melon.
Yo, I got something else. I got something else to penetrate besides any fruit.
And she like, I gotta come back.
Hey, he said, I'm bringing up cotton candy.
He said cotton candy.
It's gonna be be like syrup everywhere. It just
No, I have a routine that I use something and it goes with a song, and you will see it on the 14th.
Oh.
It's like they made a song about it.
Are you coming in jeans with Genuine any more room?
I don't know.
No, Superman already know what I'm gonna do. No, Soup know what I'm gonna do. So
See, now I'm here like thinking of all the food sides you could possibly think.
Watch it not even be a food though.
Right.
Not be crazy. It'll be like a TV.
what the fuck?
Y'all, I need y'all to school her, please, on what.
Oh, listen, I'm trying to think outside the box. You said
You
said it
so
was,
green.
you said it wasn't a melon. I'm like, well, what else could it be?
I have no clue. But
You guys see?
At all? You can't go with TV?
The thing is that I'm not even going to find out. I won't be there.
I know y'all gonna have to let me do a little quick video, y'all, privately, so she can see,
Or at least
like a live, not a live. We'll FaceTime.
There we
Can
go.
we FaceTime her when y'all out here?
Like,
I ain't to that.
Oh, what? Damn. He said it's business.
it is a business.
I ain't mad at it.
no,
I'm not.
are we having it at the same club?
Yes, so we'll be at stage 722 on July 14th, and y'all can get tickets and tables and all that good stuff from Dirty Roses page and everywhere else.
Superman, this thing is just huge. You got so much room to do activities. You can do so many activities on this thing.
So, questioning, do you guys prefer to be on a stage up high, or do you prefer to be on the floor and like have like the surrounded?
Stage. I want the women to come to me.
And that's
Took
you
me.
can't bite your dick on accident.
What? That was on stage? You know, she did with it. I mean, it's that I ain't saying.
Don't squat. You know what I'm saying? Do your balls get any action, or is it just the dick? Like, do the balls get bit too? I'm just
Nah, hell no.
No, not the basket. No, believe.
Oh, look at
Leigh,
I'm here right now.
Leigh, I will send you a video of someone actually stroking me and grabbing the ball, just stroking me like she forgot she was at the club.
I'm so curious and conflicted.
I'll see you the video so you can see how wild they be acting in that.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of see, because I mean, I've been to quite a few shows in various states, and I know how wild it gets, but I feel like in certain areas, it just be a little bit wilder.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is bigger in Texas. Is that correct?
That's
Mm.
why
You'll see, right?
they couldn't bite both things at once.
Well, there you go. See, there's a reason behind it. Have you ever dropped anybody?
Yes. How do you handle the big girls? Because that I feel is every big girl's nightmare. They're like, please don't come over here.
That actually happened to one of our friends.
Okay.
I
Let me-
know.
Twice.
Oh,
Let-
shit.
Let me tell you, I almost dropped someone, and then my back was hurting, so I haven't. I'm gonna say this: I pick up who I know I can pick up. Now, Supaman there, he pick up anybody. He got a strong back and knee, but me, I don't really pick up women. Like most times, if I grab a big girl, I bring her to the stage. I'll be like, "Hey, lay down," and she'll lay down.
He said he got the cheat code.
I'm gonna do something to you, but
So
just stay low. Don't get up.
Super pick him. I started to pick up a really big girl like that. God, tell that nigga strong. I think, oh, you'll see her when you get there. And I said on the mic, I'm like, nigga is strong. Like, I said, oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna correct her real quick. I used to pick up a
Oh.
lot of big women. You get it?
So after 23 years, you can't pick him up like you used
That's
to.
a long. That's a long.
No, I ain't saying I can't. I'm saying I choose not.
But was there a thing that happened that led up to your decision to not pick up girls no more?
Ironically, it wasn't a big chick. It was a taller chick. So I this is around when I first started performing. Now, I've never dropped anyone.
Oh.
I had 2 messed up experiences though, dealing with women, and I'll run through them real quick for you. The first experience when I first was getting started, I was at this party and I was trying to do this trick that I wasn't familiar with. And I was like, okay, let's make it happen.
Ain't no time like
So I picked her. Yeah, so I picked her up. And, this picking her up, putting her crotch in my face, right? So, not calculating for her height, what I did was I picked her up and I literally slung her over my head. And she dove it. But I didn't.
threw her off. Are you just
I threw her over me and she flew into the ladies behind me. Luckily, they was on the.
oh my god.
Okay. So, yeah, I learned.
That's no
Yeah.
I know she's like, I will never.
Man, the funny part is when she landed her ass up in the air, so I just got up, turned around, and started acting like I was throwing it from the back.
That was all part
I got you up and on purpose.
Hey, that's it. Get you where I want you, girl.
Yeah. Another time, it was more so timing. This chick, she just, when I say this was so random, it was off the floor. Like before I even do any acrobatics or anything like that, I do a quick spin or I look around, right? In the middle of my backflip, this is, mind you, this was a show right before, it was a day before my birthday event, which was the next day. So I do my little scan and I come back and I start my back tumble. This chick just randomly come walking across the stage.
What? Where's your security?
It was crazy. She just come randomly across the stage, on my feet in the middle of my backflip. Man, when I say I had a knot like this big on my foot, mind you, this is the middle of my set, so I have to perform the rest of my set with it all night. Now, trying to,
And then you did the birthday show the next day.
Oh,
the next day, man, it was hard.
And not today.
Yeah, so looking on stage, I just put ice on it, pressed on it hard as hell. It went away.
not the casualties.
Shit.
The casualties of dance.
But wait, so you guys both mentioned using fire. I really need to know, have there been any mishaps using fire?
Hell yeah. No, I got the idea from Soap because I saw him do it. I said, let me do this. I did it for Dallas. We had a battle in Dallas, but I did it in Portland. But yeah, I don't really do it that much because it's stupid. I throw the money in the fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of Christian knives.
Not a lot of Christmas ones.
Yeah.
Because as long as you're spendable, I guess.
Oh, they are halfway burned.
Yeah.
I'd be mad. I
Wasted my money.
Wait, I know I done lit my dick on fire now. I ain't got no money to show for it. God damn. That's so.
This one thing I have learned, I have learned this. So if the dollar is more than 50% visible, you can take it to the bank and then trade that out.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
put us
Yeah.
in then.
I just found that out.
I would just have.
I got a lot of good.
Yeah, take it to the bank. As long as it's more than 50%, they will replace it.
He didn't kill up on a whole small fortune now because he done got some burger rights just sitting around.
Big teller.
He was like, man,
So you're an answer.
he was just sitting there like, man, how I'm gonna pay my rent, man? He was like, tell us to.
But I see your progression in this crisp $50 bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Superman, has there been any mishaps on your part aside from money being burnt with the fire?
Yeah, well, so besides money being burned, I had an outfit on one time. So I used to do this thing called Ring of Fire. So I bring a lady in the side, and then I'll put put my liquid around us, and I just create this ring, and I'll perform inside this ring with her, right?
Oh, it's not what I.
So-
Let's be over here throwing it in a circle.
I thought she was throwing your fiery dick in a circle, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead with your story.
Hell no. Nah, it's just hell nah. But her hair caught on fire one time.
Wait.
So luckily I saw her real quick.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
a patron's hair caught on fire.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it-
So this is right. This
Was it a week?
yeah, no, it was a weed. It was a weed.
You said,
And I paid for it. I paid for it. It was cool.
So you gave
But yeah, so
50?
huh?
Did you pay me the burnt dollar bill? That's what I was like, your hair is burnt. You take these burnt dollars. I can't spend them nowhere.
Hell nah. I ain't gonna do it like that. I ain't gonna do it like that.
That's great. Oh man,
But yeah. So yeah, in a regal fire, it's more of a seductive set to where, you know, so you just draw the crowd in, the light flickering and this is that or whatever. So I pick her up, I slowly lay her down. And what a lot of women do is try to take over the show.
I've noticed.
Exactly.
I've seen that.
And I tell them all the time, you can outdance me. I promise you can. Let me entertain for you, right? She was doing the most. Yeah, she was doing the most. And then here it got called. And I was like, see, that's why I told you. So just stay still.
I'd have been mad if that was her real hair. Like, you know,
I mean, but weaves ain't cheap either.
you know, but my hair don't grow back for that. I guess, no, because I wouldn't want to.
I don't know, but it wasn't synthetic clearly because synthetic would have had that smell, like that plastic burning smell. It was actual like human hair.
I didn't know what it's like. I can't remember that far back. But yeah.
Wavy, wavy.
Wet and wavy. It wasn't wet no more. Okay, so do you
It
guys
should have been. I ain't been caught on fire.
with all that oil shit?
Shit.
That oil shit would have had a whole different scenario. So do you guys ever use like your dance moves that you do at a show with your significant others or the women that you're with?
I'm gonna say this. A long time ago, I was struggling dancing. And it's
I've been in it for 6 years.
no, when I first started, and it's crazy. No, when I first started, and it's crazy. I got Superman on here with me because he gave me a lot of advice when I first started. And so what he told me, he said, hey, whatever you do on the band, just imitate it on the stage. So that's what I was doing.
Yeah. I tell a lot of women, and they come up to you and be like, hey, do you look like you dance? And I'll be like, nah, I dance like a fuck. And that's just 100. That's just 100.
I didn't think about that one for a second. Have you ever accidentally slipped in on someone on stage?
No.
I don't know. Some women, I'm just saying, some women don't wear panties, and I'm just wondering if that's ever like a thing, like an accidental, like, sorry.
The only accident you're gonna get it. Yeah, the only accident you're gonna get is a surprise in the face. Even like, oh, it's bad gloves. You're like, oh well, how that ain't it. Yeah.
Yeah, but when we on stage, it's strictly cinemax.
Yeah.
Okay, the code of ethic. Because, like you said, women come in with no panties on purpose.
They do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh, that come to that.
Hey,
Say it again?
and let me throw this disclaimer out there real quick.
Don't do it, Soup.
No, I didn't do it, man. Listen, when the women catch,
Go ahead.
and the women come to the show, understand that's a possibility that you're gonna get caught in a compromising situation. Okay,
Right. He's dropping juice.
make sure your hygiene on point, like straight up.
I was gonna ask because y'all put your faces in some very interesting places, and
That's why the girl got tossed over his head. She got here and I said, no.
fuck that shit.
Honestly, I'm being real with you. Back in the day, I wouldn't have, but today I would. I toss. I'm put it like that. I don't feel like that. I feel like that's disrespect.
It is.
It is.
And I say that, and especially if you volunteering to come up there, right? You volunteering to crop dust this whole room with your whatever it is that you got going on, right?
She knew she wasn't right when she got there. And yeah, that is her.
That part.
Yeah.
So if you disrespecting me, I'm gonna make you. I hate to say it, I'm not gonna be just extra with it, but I'm gonna let you want to know that I feel some type of way. I'm real with you.
So what do you do in the event that you're dancing and you're doing like a trick or whatever, and you go down and you put your face somewhere near there and you realize it's smelly? Do you, like you're saying now that you would just like, you'd be like, hey, nah, but is there like a slick way that you'd be like, nope, I'm gonna move this trick on to the next chick, or how does that work?
I'll be real with you. You live and you learn. So the old me, I'll just risk it all and be try to do stuff, and
danger.
get caught in compromising situations. But now, in all honesty, 9 times out of 10, if I brought a chick to the stage, it's because I did a smell check, meaning I went and gave them a hug, I did this and did that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's safe.
He knows what he's doing.
That's wisdom right there.
Yes, that's just slow. Are you?
I feel like slow motion is just like I just go ahead hit first and call it a fucking day.
No.
Yeah, you like what by hookah? Don't worry,
They call you very.
Look, after a couple of times I had some bad smells, I got smart. Anytime I put my face in unfamiliar places, I have towels.
But does it really even block it for real?
It does its job.
It'll mask it. That's it. And I'm gonna get a whiff. You like, damn it, why I did this shit?
Blow some peppermint blueberry smoke up
There
there.
you go. Yeah, bring the
out.
hookah. Bring the transportable hookah and blow peppermint smoke in the cooch. You know what I'm saying?
No, because it's banned in Portland. I don't have hookahs. I was devastated for 2 days out there.
They said no hookahs, but we got 85,000 degrees.
Okay.
And you can get opium.
Oh, I did. I did go to the dispensaries and it did its job.
Hey, that's why they. So when I'm not come out there.
Hey.
Oh, they go take you to it, but once I got to that room, I was out like a light. It's like
I would say this though, we took a whole lot of shots once we left the event and we were at the bar afterwards. It was a lot of shots of tequila going around. I don't even recall how many. We had lots of lots of cheers videos. It was fun.
yeah. So smoking, so smoking and drinking. Yeah, it took me down. That's why I knew I missed my flight. I was like, yeah, it was too much drugs.
Yeah.
I can see not slow.
Oh,
Out there flight.
well, I think, man, I'm excited for our July 14th show. I can't wait to have you guys out here. We've got 5 gentlemen in total that'll be there, so y'all make sure to follow the Dirty Roses page, and the MLP Exotic Nights page is where we post all the information. But fellas, what do y'all got coming up? Where can they find you?
Well, we got Superman's party tomorrow and Gemini's party is Saturday. Those shows are both in Dallas. And me and Superman has D-Lo show coming up on June 24th. It's our anniversary. And ladies, if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, it's Moshan. That's motion. That's how I spell motion. It's really like motion. So it's Moshan.
You are a fun way. He's like, I feel like you should also have a job as a stand-up comedian because you are just funny.
Nah. So it's Motion DTX. So this DTX stands for Dallas, Texas. So MOSHAN DTX. Once you follow the Instagram, you will know how to find me on any other thing. But that's majority where I spend my time on Instagram. So you'll find me on that. But other than that, I mean, I have a lot of shows coming up. I'm pretty sure he does too. But those are just the ones that we have in the month of June. Oh, also, ladies, if it's anybody who listens who's in Arkansas Pine Bluff, I will be in Arkansas Pine Bluff on June 3rd as well.
Coming up, Super. Where can they find you?
Okay, you can find me on Facebook at Superman Smith. You can find me on Instagram at Jesse Jantz. Of course, I can't wait to get out to Portland, man. It's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be a whole movie. And I-14th is going down, right? And then the day after that, I'll be in Minneapolis, Minnesota, for the next event, right? Coming up, the most recent events, tomorrow, May 26th, Dallas, Texas, all-white event, birthday bash, Gemini season. It's about to go down. On that Sunday, we're doing a brunch. It's going to be at 5 Bistro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a brunch, and then it's going to move into a day party.
Y'all get naked at the
No, so this is just walk folks.
legit brunch. Okay.
Yeah, it's a legit brunch, and then it's going to turn into a day party. So the theme is cigars, fedoras, and sundresses, right? Yeah, it's great.
That's dope. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Gonna be a live event.
Nick B, where can they find you?
Of course, I can be reached on all the Dirty Roses podcast platforms, may that be our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, our not Snap, maybe, but and then of course, but of course, also individually, you can find me. You can follow me on Instagram at NickB_Nick B. That's Nick with a K.
Hey, because you got to do it with the K.
You gotta do it with K.
Hey, and you can find me at LaRie. LaRie on all platforms. It's LeighlaRie on all platforms. And of course, Dirty Roses Podcast on all platforms. Make sure you go to our website, DirtyRosesPodcast.com, to listen to all the episodes. You can catch the entire season 1. You can watch, you can listen, you can leave us a review. You can leave us a voicemail even at that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to hear what y'all got to say.
Hear your voice.
And then make sure you follow Major League Promotions Exotic Nights is where we post all of the information about the events. July 14th, stage 722 in Portland, Oregon. Y'all get your tickets and tables because these two men got some tricks that they about to bring out and they about to get real dirty. Hey. And scene. And scene. All right. So we are done, viewers. Thank you so much. That was fun.
That was fun.
I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
Thank you.